Welcome back to another weekly episode of the Real Estate Roundup. I'm Pat Davish with OCNJHomes.com.
And I'm Haenn with Burger Realty.
Every week we take a look at Ocean City's top new listings and give you our insights on why we like these properties. And a little theme, I guess we have two relists on this grouping of listings this week. Something to note, I would say, is that we're experiencing a lot of price reductions in the market before we get started. So
people are becoming much more realistic. Before it was just put a number on it and you'll get it. It's no longer like that anymore. You got the pricing your home properly is just as important as the rest of the marketing package.
I agree. So, great. You want to start us off?
Yeah, so we're going to start off at 1 East 10th Street. This is a single-family home on the corner of 10th Street and Bay Avenue. It's 5 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, a little over 2,000 square feet. The asking price is $879,000. It's my understanding this is a pseudo bank sale or going to auction. It does need it's very heavily lived in. It does need some freshening it up, but for under $9 for a single in a corner, like 2,000 square foot. I do like it. It is fully elevated, so you have plenty of storage underneath the house. There's a 1-car detached garage, and it's just, there's potential here for the right person.
I mean, you summed it up. It's a single family at $879. You're on a corner lot. You are right on 10th and Bay. It can be a busy corner, but it's a nice spot. It does need some TLC to get it back to what it was when it was originally renovated in 2019. But it's a great opportunity for somebody to get in a single family for a decent price point.
I would think there's got to be some room in the number too.
It's a possibility. Next one is a new listing in the Bay Area on Sunset Place, 26 Sunset Place. This is a great 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath cottage, completely redone, 760 square feet on a 40 by 60 foot lot, 40 by 65 foot lot. High-end finishes throughout. You have a fenced-in yard. You do have off-street parking here. It is a little bit of a tighter street, but you do have parking listed at $950,000, which I think is a pretty fair price with the upgrades in this property, considering a property across the street just sold for $875,000 to be torn down.
Yeah, this is my favorite listing of the week.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
No, I agree with Pat. For what it is, there's great value here. The house across the street just is being sold to the developer. They're going to build new there. Here for a little bit more, you're going to get a renovated classic Ocean City beach home, central air, gas heat, fully furnished, enclosed outdoor shower.
Completely turnkey. It is a great property, and you did have to price it a little bit higher because it's not tear down worthy. It is a great cottage that's move-in ready, and it gives somebody an opportunity to basically get in at basically ground.
It's basically a ground value.
Great ground value in a livable property to eventually upgrade into what many of the property owners have done on that street.
Yeah, you are surrounded by a lot of new construction. It's a nice neighborhood with a lot of year-round residents. Not a lot of summer rentals. You can walk down to the bulkhead to see the sunsets.
Yep.
It's a great spot.
Yeah, it is.
Next on the list is 15456 Ocean Road. This is a Gardens neighborhood duplex. This is an opportunity for either development, new construction, or renovate the existing structure that's there. The lot size is 40 feet in the front by 109 feet deep. First floor is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. The second floor is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Has a large second floor deck, 1.5 detached car garage, plus plenty of off-street parking. The asking price is $1,799,900. This is another great opportunity to get in at land value here. Now, granted, this building needs a lot more work. You have to either keep it with what's there, but comps in the area would suggest that this is a really good price, especially this close to the beach and the gardens.
Yes, especially when new constructions are coming out over $4 billion in that area. Land value is very close to this one, but you have an opportunity to renovate or develop down the line. The property is in rough shape in its current state, but to put some elbow grease into it and get it to a livable state, and then you're still sitting at a very, very good number that eventually, if you get to the point, can redevelop it. It's a great price. I doubt that, from what we've learned, there's multiple offers already on it, not meeting the sales price yet, but I don't expect this one to stick around too long just because of the opportunity.
Gardens, big lot, close to the beach, and you have a lot of opportunity there.
Yeah, for sure. So next one is a relisted property, 1836 Wesley Avenue. This is one that now I think we featured in the past, I believe back in June when we looked back, but they lowered to a price point that is very attractive now. And again, we'll go over it. It's a 6-bedroom, 4.5 bath duplex property. You have a 4-bedroom, 3-bath great house with the ground level apartment being 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath, I believe. It's in a great location in the Gold Coast. You're on a huge 40 by 120 lot, and it is zoned R2. But in its current state, it's beautifully updated classic beach home of Ocean City, so it does have that appeal. You got ocean and beach views from the deck. It's offered fully furnished and turnkey, and it's listed now just under $3 million at $2,995,000.
Yeah, I mean, this is one that I've been bullish on. I've sent this to a lot of clients, especially now at this new price. You're right across the street from the beach and boardwalk. The way that it's currently set up, you have great views. And I mean, the house across the street we're to build, they're still going to have views there. The house is in usable shape. I think the downside here is they were priced a little high, and they don't have any rentals booked for this summer. So now to people who are looking at it for maybe investment purposes, the house, but on the other side, if you don't want to rent it, the house is vacant. You can just move right in for the summer.
Yeah.
And also you can rent out the downstairs, right? It was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, for $20,000 to help offset some of your costs.
Yep.
And also, like you said, it's an R2 zone, so you could build a brand new duplex there.
Exactly. There's a lot of opportunity with that property. I mean, even just buying it and using it as is, you know that you're going to have value in the property, being an R2 zone, and the possibility to redevelop down the line. But you're getting it again very close to ground value. You're probably paying a little bit more than what a developer is going to pay, but to get it as an end user, obviously it's going to appreciate over time, as everything does, and you'll be sitting in a good spot.
Yeah, it's a big lot, great location.
Those lots are massive.
You're on the residential part of the boardwalk. There's just so many things about it to like. I am shocked. I'm guessing the seller has a number in mind that they really want. Frankly, it's probably worth that.
Yeah. Yep. I agree, and it's come down to a very realistic number, in my opinion.
Yes. So the last one on our list today is 3730 Wesley Avenue. This is a townhouse condo. It's 5 bedrooms, 5 full bathrooms, a little under 2,300 square feet. South End location on Wesley Alley. It's direct beachfront, ocean views, very high-end finishes and appliances, multiple decks, rooftop deck, an elevator to every level, oversized garage, and this is also a relist, but at a very much more attractive price of $3,899,999. I believe the unit next door is under contract pending right now, and they are asking over $4 million. So here you have under 3.9 for a townhouse on the beach, turnkey. It's upgraded, high end.
And you're the south side unit, so
you're the south facing unit.
So there is a benefit to that, as you'll get the majority of the sun throughout the day. This again is like you mentioned, is another relist. It is now down to a very realistic number. Your neighboring property right next door is over $4 million. This originally started at 4.5. Now it's come down to this price point, and it is a townhouse style property. Very nice home. We have walked this in the past, so probably it's still out there. Not much available on the beach side, so I can't see this one sticking around too long.
Right, he said there's not much that's available on the beach side, especially at this price point. I mean, there's homes that are first floors, no views, that are selling in the low to mid $3 million. So you're getting a townhouse which lives like a single family for $3.9 million.
Yeah.
So that's going to wrap it up for another episode of our weekly real estate roundup. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that fantastic stuff. Again, I am Haenn with Berger Realty.
And I'm Davish with OCNJhomes.com.
We will see you guys next video.